Mahmoud and I struggled to get on at first. No, seriously, because let me tell you, we go back 6 months. So as soon as we knew that Egypt was going to be the host of the COP, I thought, okay, I'm going to try and help them with a little bit of guidance to find a brilliant champion. So I went on 2 missions to Cairo with 3 messages. It really should be a woman, because I was like the 3rd male champion in a row, I think.
Sorry, 4th.
4th in a row. After 2 initial women champions. It really has to be someone who's full-time. It's a full-time role. And it really should be someone who comes from the private sector, not from the public sector. Anyway, I failed on all 3. And one of the challenges, Gonzalo was very full-time, and although we were distant, he was very present. But Mahmoud was carrying so many other responsibilities with the IMF and with some very big responsibilities going on at the same time that we didn't get to see each other very often. And I was a bit naive. I maybe expected Mahmoud to be like an Egyptian Gonzalo. And for those of you who are there, some people remember that we basically had a swearing competition in a public place where we discovered that I use one swear word quite a lot and Mahmoud uses another. And just to give you an idea of how hard Mahmoud works. So we agreed that this is not good. Like we were kind of frustrated because we weren't quite getting aligned. And so Mahmoud said, look, we really need to sit down for dinner tonight. So I was like, yeah, sure. Well, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, maybe 9 o'clock. And Mahmoud was, so that I'll be finished work at 11:30. Meet me at my hotel then. So we sat down. We had a wonderful dinner. I think we ended up smoking a traditional Arabic pipe together, and that was a turning point for me where I realised we are very, very aligned in what we're trying to do. And I have to say, Mahmoud, when you put the words minister, World Bank, professor in someone's CV, you don't expect pragmatism. But you are one of the most, I'm proud of having been a factory manager in the past, so I think factory manager, practical. But you are one of the most, it's a really remarkable ability to bring this intellect and this experience of high political office and high development finance and be focused on getting stuff done. I nearly swore then, but you notice I'm behaving better. And so the last thing I'd like to say is I want to thank you, Mahmoud, from struggling at first, you become a dear friend, and I've learned so much from you. I almost had to hold you down a couple of times when you wanted to jump over the desk and throttle a pompous northern politician lecturing the global south on what they need to do. I really enjoyed those moments of fire. But above all, what you've done is you've infected me with a very strong belief that the number one task we have is to mobilise the 2.4 trillion in the global south. And it is true, once a champion, always a champion. And I really look forward to continuing to work with you on that hugely important challenge in the years ahead. Thank you, my friend.
So if you were wondering who heard